What a fantastic way to start a Wednesday. To Ruri Dragon getting information on its return, to Elden Ring's DLC trailer dropping, gushing over Magical Girls, and other anime that aired today, it has legitimately been a fantastic day. So let's dive into the Ruri Dragon stuff that came out earlier. Most of you by now, if you haven't actively following Ruri Dragon in any capacity, has probably already heard this news. But I still want to talk about it because obviously there is a lot of you out there that don't browse your social media like Twitter or Reddit, and you don't see announcements like this, and you might only get it maybe in your YouTube feed. So, in the off chance that is the case, well, this video is obviously there to inform you of that, but also talk to you about when it's going to come out and what changes to expect to Ruri Dragon. So, Ruri Dragon. Let's be honest, it is a great manga. It's a absolutely banger of a manga that came out like over a year ago, in Weekly Shonen Jump, and thanks to, health concerns and stuff with the author, it was put on indefinite hiatus. And we were left wondering, when would Ruri Dragon return? Would it return? There were so many questions, and we had this last piece of information back in December 13, 2023, basically saying that, there will be some good news soon, but that was about it. We didn't really know anything else besides that, so we were just left wondering, okay, so maybe in January, maybe February, who really knows? But now we fast forward to in the middle of February, we got this announcement. So I want to read it for all of you. 5 episodes of Ruri Dragon, aka 5 chapters, will be published in Weekly Shonen Jump issue 14 and will be published every other issue in the digital version of Weekly Shonen Jump and Shonen Jump Plus from April 22nd. Please see the image for details. So to give clarification here what's going on and what this person also, quote retweets as well, is that Ruri Dragon is obviously set to return very, very soon. For instance, in a few weeks from now. And that means that in just a few weeks, we will finally get the continuation of a very wonderful manga that obviously won over the hearts of many and broke a lot of records in Japan. So the fact that it's returning is obviously, we should celebrate. And I mean, clearly the likes on this post alone really represents the overall hype, because if you look at actually the comments on this post, most of the people commenting are in Japan, so it kind of does represent that it's not necessarily the West really hyping this up. It just shows there is a lot of love and support for those in Japan that love Ruri Dragon. I love to see it, I love to see that, and I'm glad to see just so much support around this offer, because they truly did bring a very unique manga to the table. Now, let's get into some of the good and bad stuff about this. I mean, it's mostly all good, but there is something that, kind of showcases that, things won't be as they once were. So, basically, Ruri Dragon is going to be getting 5 chapters, as, is clearly announced, but then it's going to be shifting over to Shonen Jump Plus, aka a completely different, magazine and release way. For instance, instead of releasing, every week, it's going to release bi-weekly, every 2 weeks. And this is not a problem, by any means. I think anyone that obviously cares about the health of an author, someone that draws our favorite manga, would be happy if a manga prioritizes their health and is able to still work and make their series, but in a timely fashion without just such a deadly deadline, so to speak. Because one of the big things that obviously probably degraded the author's health to begin with was most likely the Shonen Jump deadlines. Anyone that has been reading manga for at least a few years knows that authors in Weekly Shonen Jump, they destroy their health. They rip apart their body just to deliver a chapter every single week. And once again, it kind of showcases the inhuman nature of Oda-sensei, the author of One Piece, to be able to just continuously write One Piece just so consistently all these years, for decades even. So it's just not everybody can be Oda, and people do need rest and a break, so to speak. So, when you look at the situation, it's a good thing that, these offers are now shifting over to more of a bi-weekly release instead of being stuck in Weekly Shonen Jump. And I feel like because of that, it can really destroy creative freedom, or it can really just ruin motivation for authors if they're constantly facing those deadlines every single week. But getting into it though, so basically Ruri Dragon will no longer technically be in Weekly Shonen Jump. For instance, week by week, it will be a bi-weekly release, which, once again, as I said, it's not a bad thing. It's just for those that are unaware, we're not going to be having a chapter every single week. But yeah, I'm very happy about this. I'm glad to see Ruri Dragon coming back. I mean, expected not to get much information about the offer because, it was really left up in the air what was really going on with the offer. We knew it was some health concerns, but as I speculated a long time ago in my videos, is that it could have been a mixture of everything. It could have been pre-existing health concerns. It could have been, the weekly release format of Weekly Shonen Jump, the pressure of a newcomer as an offer that, their first work ever getting published in Weekly Shonen Jump, surrounded by giants like One Piece, My Hero, etc. There's a lot of things going on, external and internal factors to the offer of Ruri Dragon, so it's just it makes a lot of sense why there would be a lot of health concerns, but I expected not to get much information on it, but yeah, we got literally zero information what really happened, but I guess for the offer to be returning, it does definitely mean that, they're well enough to be able to continue, but it does seem that they don't want to pursue the Weekly Shonen Jump format, so that is an interesting one, that they're just going to be in Shonen Jump Plus. But yeah, I wanted to bring this news to everybody that was unaware of it, so look forward to Ruri Dragon chapters in the upcoming weeks. I will definitely be talking about them and discussing them in the upcoming weeks, because I love Ruri Dragon. It really touched my heart when I first read it, and then seeing the offer story as well, it really made me want to support the series even more, so do look forward to more Ruri Dragon videos in the near future. But anyways, be safe, stay healthy everyone, I love ya, Chibi out.